Well, new this hour, Florida Fish and Wildlife is out looking for displaced boats still left behind from Hurricane Ian.
And right now, Fox 4's Elise Chingari is in Charlotte Harbor as this operation gets started. Good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Lisa and Lauren. Yes, we're here in Charlotte Harbor as FWC is trying to locate more of these boats since Hurricane Ian. Obviously, this is something that I've covered extensively throughout Southwest Florida. We were in the mangroves the other week while they were trying to remove boats. Now we're here in the water. You can, if I can have my photographer Kevin zoom in over here, you're looking at Lieutenant Spody. So he's been diving since he was a kid, he tells me, and this is not an easy job. So if you see this bigger boat here above the water, what they're actually looking at is a sailboat that's underneath the water. So far since Hurricane Ian, there's been actually more than 900 displaced boats. That's not including the hundreds that have been stuck in the mangroves. But FWC, along with the state, has been able to help find and pull out more than 600 of them so far. Today, we're working with these crews as they are trying to identify 9 of them. So what makes this process so difficult? Well, actually, you see that there's 3 divers here because you have to have the one in the water and then the one basically for safety. He's watching in case Lieutenant Spody gets entangled. And when I was asking him how difficult it is to see in this water, they say it's basically, pretty dark. It's like trying to see through coffee or like tea. He says you could see about a feet down, but then he basically has to use his hands to try to find that registration or a name on that boat to try to identify it. Once it's identified, they get with law enforcement, and that's when they try to find the owner. And some owners are not able to pay to have their boats removed because this can actually be from $10,000 to more than $100,000 to pay to get these boats removed. So as you can see this morning, Lieutenant Spody, he's crawling around that boat here trying to find some sort of identification. And this is the process that we've been seeing since Hurricane Ian of these crews trying to find these boats. Now, something else that may be a little scary to think about, we've asked, could they possibly find anybody? They said, unfortunately, right after the hurricane, they did find some people with the boats. They say every missing person has been located, but that's something that can also happen. Another thing you got to take in account with these sailboats, they say they have to have cutting tools because you could get caught on rope and things like that. So it's a pretty dangerous job. We're out here with these crews this entire morning. Make sure you tune in tonight on Fox 4 News at 6 o'clock. I'll have the full story for you then. Live here in Charlotte County, Elise Chingari, Fox 4.